middle of the fair value gap, which also lines up with our take profit 1. And if we're going to hit the 50% of that and then bounce up, that's valid. That's cool. You can do that. And it could keep going though. It looked like a long way until you change the time frames. And then you see these lows that never got ran. There's nothing down here. If you're going to take those, you might as well take these. So let's go. It's taking those lows right now. Are we going to have a 4 for 4? And I ain't talking about Wendy's. Is Wendy's 4 for 4? Or is it Burger King? I don't know. All right. So somebody said, what's the difference between the brokers? So a B-book broker, they want you to lose your trades. A B-book broker bets against you. They feed on beginner traders. An A-book broker trades with you, and you're able to get your money fast because they took the same trades that you took. So they actually have the money to pay you out. So let me give you this analogy. Let's see. If we go to Vegas and we go to the casino makes money when people lose. They already come in with a set amount of money. Let's just say they come in with 100K and they say, hey, this is what we're willing to pay out right now, 100K. This is our reserved. Now look, it might come back up and tap this area just because it ran liquidity, and then it might just continue to go down. But you got to remember, we got 3 minutes and 50 seconds to this candle close, which is a whole nother gap on the 5 minute though. But look, if you go to the casino, they might have $100,000 that they're willing to pay out, which means if the first person comes in and win on a slot machine or whatever, and they win 100K, they have no more money. That first person came in and took everything. But we know that that probably doesn't happen. The first person, they don't even let one person at a time in come into a lottery. I think they might even be, or a casino, I think they might even be 24 hours in some places. So it's people coming in every day. But so this is what happens. Because more than one person comes in and everybody at the casino is not going to win, they start to add to their pile of $100,000 for the losers. Then they know who their big sharks are, which is the people that come in and make a lot of money. They say, hey, look, listen, I'm going to need you to slow down. You can't make that much money today because we only brought in another 100,000. They only got 200,000 total. So if you close 100 standards and you make 200,000 today, we have to give you all of our money. So what we need you to do is we need you to create some type of course, signal group or something like that, and let people win a little bit, but not too much, because everybody on your team can't win, because then y'all will take all of our money. So what we want you to do is you can win some big trades and we're going to pay you out for show. We'll probably just A-book you personally, but all the people that come under you.
Somebody say, E, what's your alarm clock? My passion. My dreams wake me up. I don't need no alarm clock.
Now, how does it feel to achieve such success?
I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. I view myself as, slightly above average in talent. And where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic.
Yo, this your boy, Young Cash, giving shout out to AcesBlackstar. You already know what it is. CEO, boss man, AC Music. We out here.
We are going to B-book them. And when they lose trades, that goes towards the pot of what we can pay out. But this is what happened to me personally. If y'all looked at any of my other videos, I left a broker. I'm not bashing a broker or anything like that because they did pay me out. But I left liquid brokers and I withdrew about 400K. Even with a relationship manager and all of that kind of stuff, I still waited. What was it? I don't remember the exact amount of time, so don't quote me on this because you can go back and watch it yourself, and I have the timestamps in the video. But I think it was a week or 2 weeks. They had me wait a week or 2 weeks, and the only reason I can think of that is because it was a large amount of money. Would y'all agree that 400K is a large amount of money? So how do we pay this out if we don't have it right away? If you go to the bank right now and ask them for $20,000, they'll probably say, hey, we don't have it. You can come back later, or you can be the first one here and we can give it to you tomorrow. But that's why you can't just go to the bank and pull out a whole bunch of money, because they don't have it. They have to bank on people depositing money. These brokers have to bank on people depositing money, and them depositing money means that they are losing. So back in the day, how they used to trade is, we coming up on Take Profit 1. They used to put in a ticket, basically. hey, I want to trade this. Give me some stocks here. They'll take it to a place. The place will place the order, and that's kind of how they trade it. This is the same thing. They have something called LPs or whatnot. And when you place buy or sell on a trade, the broker is supposed to report that to the people, the banks, which is them counting your trade as a trade. Sometimes they don't. Most of the time, they don't report it to the banks, especially if you're not a good trader. So they actually keep what you lost because they didn't give it to the bank. I probably didn't explain that well, but it looked like we about to hit take profit 1. So I'll take a break on it and then I'll come back to it. I got a better analogy for y'all. Let's go down to the 1 minute. And just for spread purposes, let's just say we could have closed out even if it didn't quite hit it because it's on it. We do got spreads, but let's count it when it passed. We're still gonna count this, but let's count it when it passed the line. How about that? Just to be fair for everybody that's watching live. Y'all see how this tested that liquidity zone right there, right? Oh, hush, Millie. If y'all ever hear me call a Millie, that's my dog name. I named him a Millie because we got to touch 1 million. So I figured if I call his name every day, it'll bring me closer to having that $1 million in my trading account. That's the goal for me overall. I want to have $1 million in my trading account. I want to be able to trade with $1 million. That's the goal. So take profit 1 smacked 50% of the hour fair value gap hit. Let me show y'all real life. Wham. But like I said, if you get this, you might as well come and get these lows. Come on, player. Don't play. Come on, player. And it already filled this because of that wick. So there is no gap right here on the hour. What's the 4 hour look like? Yeah, this is still a 4 hour candle. So this thing can just drop at least these lows because this is the major low. Come on, US 30, you can do it. Go ahead and help everybody hit this take profit 2 and 3. We out here. This is 4 for 4. That means the last 4 trading days we have made a profit. But either way, like I was saying, y'all, B-book brokers, they want you to lose your trades. They're betting against you or they're holding your trades. So when you lose, they don't actually have to pay out. A-book brokers, they trade with you. So they actually have the money available when you win because they actually traded with you or they actually placed your trade. So that's how that works. I forgot what I was going to say about the other analogy that I had. Let me think about it. So you take profit 1 hit. We've been on for an hour. So either you could have watched this for an hour or you could have entered and just set your take profit and stop loss and just let it ride. Could have went on about your business. Either way, you would have still hit TP1. And like I said, that might not matter to you at the beginning stages because you don't have a lot of money in your trading account. But don't focus on the money. Focus on the percentage. What percentage did you gain today? Did you do 1%? Did you do 1%? Did you do 2%? That's what it's about. We are in profit.
How much?
Not that much. Just $800. Ain't nothing major. I'm talking about my other account, y'all. Where we have the PAM account. Everybody that's connected with us, we in profit right now. I can't cast my phone. This ain't Zoom. I might be able to show y'all the camera though. Let me see. We just in a little bit of profit though. It ain't nothing major. Let's see. You trades. Oh, we were about $65 right now. Nothing major. All the orders starting to go into profit. So that's what we looking like. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want this live to go too long. We already hit take profit 1. Y'all can stay tuned to see if it's going to hit through 2 and 3. But we out of here. So with that being said, if you're looking for a group of people that's going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap to the Boss What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. If you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to that Forex broker I trust is below. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.
Check it for AC, and on the shoulder. Blackstar, make a real, don't wanna hear show. So if you with it, AC, baby, go and do the most. Bring that over here, go and bend it over. Check it for AC, and